have a good time on puck. They don't have this catch. You don't care too much about rotations from Tuscan, neither Chen. The only reliable catch they have is X mark the spot. But it needs to be either a mistake from Yopaj or nothing to say, have a frame perfect torrent, or they need a snowball on top of that. Yeah. So he's gonna have like 20 minutes potentially without a death sun, unless he makes some kind of a mistake.
Yeah, hoping for a crisp game from the puck, as we see Jinqiu doing exactly the same thing he's been doing every game this tournament, dragging waves, blocking camps, and moving that creepy equilibrium away from the enemy safe lane carry. Jackie taking a lot of damage early on the tower, not somewhere the Medusa likes to be. Low base damage, does have a quelling blade and should farm up some of the CS here, as he's getting pressured a little bit by the Death Prophet. And of course, Scam. Oh, it's Tim's actually. Tiny down here as the support, going to play in that back lane.
They wanted to adjust their lanes, have the good old classic Dota, the rivalry. Would toss him potentially on the creep wave, and did manage to run away. But yeah, starting with 3 grabs, something that position 4 Tinies have been doing recently quite a lot. Now Jinqiu plants a deep observer ward behind a tier 1 tower, which does allow them to play aggressive on Medusa. But Medusa doesn't threaten a kill on that Prophet ever.
Aggressive on top as well from LGD. Straight onto Scam, forcing Nature's attendants out. FBZ so far not under too much pressure, not having any difficulties in the lane. But a go again from AME. Finally, Tim's. Faith Beyond just going for the treads again. Makes him much tankier, giving you those stats. And Yopaj finds himself a haste rune. Oh, Scam up top again. AME straight into the back of Bambi, and FBZ. Not much he can do here unless it's caught from Yopaj. Turns it back on them. AME just continues to fight, stacking up the Fury Swipes, but
there is X mark the spot, something that Puck will struggle against, but I think he could have, I said it, maybe like 15-20 minutes without that. Tims gets blown up.
Walks up the staircase into 2 very angry LGD heroes.
Blood from a stone.
Nice. He thinks there's a high ground observer ward. There is a ward there, but a little lower down than he expected.
And you don't have to commit with Exorcism to be able to kill Roshan. This game, you do have Ursa, so if you have Death Prophet nearby, scouting things out and potentially saving it, Tims, toss back is available.
Chakram's there, slowing and doing some good damage.
Will keep him on the top of the network, like he can match the Medusa's farm.
Boom. Coming up top, hiding Yopaj's puck. Got Enchantress up here as well, but it's just a wave cut.
Both the mid lane, Medusa did pop ulti.
Stone gaze out from Jackie, snowball in from Jinqiu. Focusing on this Medusa with a little punch forward, but LGD, they're so good at this back and forth. The ebb and flow of the team fights, allowing AME to come in for the second wave of aggression. They lose the toss, but it's fine, killing the Timbersaw there. And the line being held, so that puck caught out with a torrent from nothing to say. AME with a double kill, and they'll keep on going. X-Mark will drag the Tiny back into the waiting arms, the painful embrace of this Death Prophet with the Spirit Siphons and the Crypt Swarms. Tiny still surviving though, thanks to an avalanche and a move from Scam as well. Scam forced to Nature's attendants while back in the triangle, nothing to say. He's being chased around here by Tims and Yopaj, but Roshan is secured. LGD yet again, the objective they came for, they claim, and now snowball in towards Tims. Trying to force a fight around this triangle, X-Mark dragging him back in. That's right, surprisingly, the one to get solo down the top tier 1. Nothing to say. He saw the Enchantress a second ago. He's under a Radiant Observer Ward, and the Hellbear following him can't find the angle. Well,
AME is alone. He does have a help from Hand of God if necessary, but the rest of the team needs to connect.
Yeah, they do. They need to get here quick. First life about to be claimed. Aegis gone.
Lost the overpower, will not have it for 5-6 seconds.
Oh, nice silence. Make sure there's no toss back. And even with the coil there, AME thinking about fighting. Why? Faith Beyond, they join in, tossing the DP in. Loses half her
into the game already.
Yeah, and that's for ordinary teams. I don't think that factors in the LGD.
You gotta add the, you know, maybe extra 5-6%.
AME nearly solo killing the puck up top. 2 mid laners.
A lot of numbers, bigger numbers on the right side.
That's what LGD cares about. Nothing to say, having the better game. 2,000 net worth ahead of his counterpart and having way more impact. Scam getting TP'd on. Well, say goodbye to the Bambi. You blink and
Cues it up.
you say it, they cue it. You're like the voice of God echoing in their heads.
Oh yeah, I'm as
Lacoste
good as
something's
PSG.LGD. Oh, shut up.
Oh, Medusa getting caught out here. The backup coming in little by little by Boom, but they've left her alone now just to die. The coil didn't save her, and Jackie's dead for 50 seconds. Snowball towards FBZ, Yopaj at half HP. LGD will keep on chasing under the tier 2.
I don't know if they
Nothing
can
will
kill
stop
anyone
them.
on PSG.LGD.
They're also tanking.
Why Pop's only Hand of God still has mech and 20 Holy Locket charges?
Good night, Tims.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Sent to the nether realm by this AME Ursa. Blink, Battle Fury. Both teams will be eyeing that up.
AME drawing on minimap, showing where he's gonna be in the next minute or two, and wants to have some kind of a backup. Tims
Solo killed.
gone again.
I was born to war.
Finally, it does have a blink. Be no exorcism.
This is where a DD rune spawns with Medusa. Oh, it's a regen rune bottom. If only. If only. And into Roche they go. Oh, AME straight on FBZ. Yours up into the air and it's caught the Medusa around with the torrent and the boat. Jackie.
She's out of mana.
Blown up so quickly. LGD, one hero down, still fighting.
Can Yopa steal it? He made the slot. Let's see if he's going to be able to jump in. Bailing out on Kunkka and does get at Eon Disc immediately. Wants to be able to protect himself.
All assembled up. As Scam gets munched by the bear in the forest. It's all about delay tactics now, though, for Boom. You know, Tims is moving from Dire Triangle in towards mid. Top lane, you've got that Timber Sword trying to cut waves. I don't think LGD are having any of this nonsense, though. They'll track back and look for FBZ. He does have a TP, but they've got tons of ways to cancel it. Chains to the low ground, but he's stuck there. He has to shack them whirling dead. Self-fuels comes up, but Faint Beyond, nothing to say. They've got the torrent to play straight into the Timber Sword, kill him off. And another hero dead for about a minute. Means LGD are going to be gunning down as Scan did connect. Radiant have a decent idea of where LGD are. AME, he just goes straight onto the Dusa, forces the Stone Gaze. E-Blade to try save, Timbers with a coil snap. Moves in, but Faint Beyond, BKB's up, but doesn't get caught. AME has BKB Satanic in the hand of God, the heals come in. They'll chase FBZ down. Timber Saw moving out, Tiny getting punched into the sky. Killed off.
Still 9 Fury Swipe charges on Medusa. AME wants to fight.
He's diving tier 3s, but gives up on that. Decides just to calm down a little bit.
What is it going to be? It's going to be a refresher, so then Prophet will be picking that one up.
Yeah, and the cheese as well. So multiple BKBs, multiple exorcisms for Faith Beyond.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Boom, trying to play under their vision. So important for them to get the jump. Jinkyu, the one that gets spotted. They throw the coil, the Scardy's slow. Avalanche comes in from Tims as well, but FBZ, he's annihilated. He went aggressive. Jackie, he's been caught out as well. The boat landed on the Medusa. Puck trying to stab into the back lines and deal with them, but LGD resets it.
Oh, toss back. He does have cheese available.
He does indeed. No BKB for Faith Beyond, though. Going to self-fuels up as AME. He pummels into Tims, focuses in on the Medusa, hexed up, nearly killed. Jackie in so much trouble, can't escape. Dead with buyback, though, as Boom could come back in for round 2. They're trying to force
Refresher was used. Exo is available.
They've got it again, you're right. Tier 4's being brought down. They do have buyback on the Dusa. They're going to have to use her as LGD will defend themselves even within the coil. Turning to fight with Faith Beyond, nothing to say. Getting on to FBZ and AME. He sees the Medusa. She just falls back. Oh, she's moved back into the Ancient Creeps and dead. LGD will secure this one now with no Medusa. Boom will have
He
no
already
damage.
used his buyback. AME still chasing.
He'll get another one. 2 heroes on the sidelines for Boom. Tims sprinting back towards Fountain. Tail between legs. No way of defending this now. LGD far too strong. And Jinkyu has the punch on the putt. GG's goal.
Shock Pikachu face right here. I mean, PSG.LGD, they look on a different level. So far, managing to only drop one game, they feel like they need to put in some extra effort to be able to bring them down.